And now, WWE presents Primed for Glory. You are looking live at a sold-out crowd in the US Bank Arena in Cincinnati, Ohio, as we welcome you to the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view of the new era. This is Primed for Glory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Shouts out to our new ring announcer JoJo, as here comes the #1 contender to the WWE Cruiserweight title. There is the King of Flight, Kalisto. Kalisto was able to win a Battle Royal to get this opportunity here tonight at the Cruiserweight title. Kalisto set to take on TJP to kick off the Primed for Glory pay-per-view. What a match to open up tonight's show with. As here comes the champion. There is TJP. And speaking of Battle Royals, it was a Battle Royal that TJP was able to capture that WWE Cruiserweight Championship. TJP able to outlast 5 other Cruiserweights at the SummerSlam pay-per-view to capture the Cruiserweight Championship for the first time since the title was reintroduced to the WWE. TJP has successfully defended that championship on multiple occasions over Tyson Kidd. How will he fare tonight against the King of Flight, Kalisto? We are about to find out.
Introducing the challenger from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto. Introducing the champion from Los Angeles, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TJP.
These two fan favorites are about to go at it as we kickstart this pay-per-view event for the Red Brand. The Cruiserweight Championship on the line here in our first matchup of the evening. And the referee gonna hold that championship up high. That is what these two men are fighting for here this evening. And we are about to be underway. There's the bell, and let's get things going as TJP faces Kalisto for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And Kalisto out of the gate, getting some lucha chants here from the WWE fans in Cincinnati, Ohio, as TJP now, big right hand there to the skull of Kalisto. And now the King of Flight sent back first into the corner. And the champion now with a Hurricane Rana to follow. And there is the dab by the Duke of Dab, as he calls himself. Kalisto makes it back up to a vertical base, elbows there to the skull of TJP. And now from behind with a Russian leg sweep goes Kalisto. Big kick there to the face. TJP though right back up to his feet now, catches that massive forearm. And Kalisto now with a snap suplex. Great start here for the challenger. As now TJP sent into the corner, and there's a drop kick right to the back. TJP may be reeling, but there's an elbow, missed wildly there. And now gets sent off the ropes. Kalisto with the drop down, super kick, no. TJP evades. Oh, and there's a bridging butterfly suplex cover here, and a quick kick out. can expect this matchup to be as fast-paced as they come. As there's a collision. Kalisto looking to take advantage. Sunset flip powerbomb into a cover. Shoulders are down, but only for a 1. Another 1 count here in this Cruiserweight Championship encounter. As now there goes TJP sent to the outside. And Kalisto will follow. And these two men will have up until a count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Otherwise they'll be counted out. And if that happens, TJP will retain the championship because of champion's advantage. Both men though back inside the ring, not going to allow the matchup to end that way. And now Kalisto in control as he delivers that stomp to the chest. And now Kalisto going to put the pressure here on the champion. Another 1 count. TJP able to get his shoulder up there as he evades that kick from Kalisto, and there's a back suplex. These two men have tremendous respect for one another as Kalisto goes for the forearm, catches that kick to the midsection instead. And now Kalisto in the corner, there's a big European uppercut by the champion into the cover now to retain. No, kick out by Kalisto once again. Oh, and TJP there with a dropkick to the back of the King of Flight. And now TJ Perkins gonna set Kalisto up here. Submission maneuver. Tequila Sunrise locked in. TJP, of course, a submission specialist. Is Kalisto gonna tap out here? No, Kalisto able to escape the submission. You've got to give TJP the advantage in the submission game as there's a big arm breaker by Kalisto. And oh, Kalisto with a drop kick into the corner. And now TJP may be reeling here as Kalisto rolls through with that kick to the side of the head. And this may be the beginning of the end for the champion. Cover here to win the championship. No, TJP stays in it. Near fall there for the King of Flight as he almost became the WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Now Kalisto wants the Salida del Sol, and here it comes, but TJP caught him out with a power slam. Great reversal. Oh, but he missed that drop kick. And now Kalisto looking to take advantage. Head scissor takedown. And TJP needs a breather. Kalisto firing up. As he heads to the outside of the ring, TJP sends Kalisto back inside though. And now here's TJP with a springboard drop kick. Is that enough to retain the title? Shoulders are down, but only for a 1. Kalisto showing off his resilience here tonight. As now TJ Perkins sends Kalisto into the corner once more. And what does TJ Perkins have planned? Tornado DDT. Skull first into the mat. Goes Kalisto as TJP is in firm control of the matchup right now. And now TJP off that shot to the back. Gonna set Kalisto up against the ropes. And TJP with something big planned here. Kalisto sent to the outside of the ring. And here comes the WWE Cruiserweight Champion with a wrecking ball drop kick. WWE fans showing their appreciation for these two Cruiserweight athletes. As both men head back inside. TJP may be looking to put this one away. Oh, but Kalisto with a knee. Kalisto with that knee lift. Dazing the champion. And now what has Kalisto got in mind now? He's measuring the champion here. Here comes the King of Flight. Oh, wait a minute. Salida del Sol out of nowhere. Cover to win the championship. He got him. We've got a new Cruiserweight champion. And his name is Kalisto. Well, I'm not going to lie, that was unexpected. But a well-deserved victory here tonight for the King of Flight, Kalisto. As wait a minute. TJP. Oh, extending out the hand, and there is a show of sportsmanship on the part of the former champion, TJP. That is great to see. as Kalisto walks out of Primed For Glory as the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Let's take a look at the ending to that matchup again. First, TJP here delivers the Wrecking Ball dropkick, sends Kalisto back inside the ring, tries to capitalize, but instead catches that knee lift, and then the Salida del Sol would follow shortly after. And with little to no time to prepare for this matchup, Kalisto is now the new Cruiserweight Champion. What a victory here tonight for the King of Flight, Kalisto. A well-deserved victory for him here tonight at Primed For Glory. Welcome back everybody to Primed For Glory, as already one shocking title change has gone down here tonight. Will there be more to come? You will have to stay tuned to find out, as right now the true hugger Bayley is set for one-on-one action. Bayley makes her way down to the ring as she is set to face the former Raw Women's Champion, Sasha Banks, here tonight on pay-per-view. And this past Monday night on Raw, I think it's safe to say that things got very, very physical between Bayley and Sasha. Sasha Banks blames Bayley for her loss at the Battleground pay-per-view in the #1 Contenders Fatal 4-Way match. And while Bayley stated to Sasha this past Monday night, "No, it's not my fault, Sasha, it's yours for not being able to kick out of the Bayley to belly suplex."
And from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha did not take too kindly to Bayley's words, and as a result, a brawl broke out between these two women, and even the referee could not stop them. They wanted to rip each other's heads off, and so that is why they are facing each other here tonight at the Primed For Glory pay-per-view. And remember guys, Sasha Banks has also cost Bayley something. She cost her a matchup with Dana Brooke 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. So both of these women have cost each other opportunities. In Bayley's case, it was a victory on the red brand, and while in Sasha's case, she thoroughly believes that Bayley took away her opportunity to regain the Raw Women's title. As here we go, Sasha and Bayley one-on-one here tonight. And Sasha starting things off very aggressively, as to be expected. As Sasha with a few kicks here to Bayley. Bayley now with a dragon screw leg whip, taking Sasha off her feet, and now it's Bayley with a kick to the face. Oh, and there's a stomp right to the arm of the boss. And now Sasha being picked back up to her feet, Bayley sending her off the ropes, and Bayley missed wildly there. Can Sasha capitalise? Yes, she can. Big clothesline there by Sasha. And now Sasha Banks repositioning the true hugger. There's a big drop kick to the back of Bayley. Oh, and there's a boot right to the face. A very disrespectful boot, might I add. As now Sasha with a backflip lands onto her feet and delivers the back suplex to follow. And more disrespect here from Sasha Banks. WWE fans not taking too kindly to the disrespect, as you hear the boos ringing throughout this arena tonight in Cincinnati, Ohio. As right now Sasha Banks has Bayley in this straight jacket hold. As now Bayley able to escape and make it back up to a vertical base. Big chop to the chest there, followed by that forearm and a kick. Sasha now fighting back. Oh, enziguri by the boss. Right to the side of Bayley's head. You heard the impact from that enziguri, and Bayley may be seriously rocked here. She may not know where she is as she goes head first off the turnbuckle. And now, uh-oh, Sasha Banks setting her up. Double knees to the midsection. And this is not good news for Bayley, as Sasha taunts away to the WWE fans, and that could cost her. Bayley now sent across the ring into the other corner. Nobody home though for the double knees. And now Bayley looking for a comeback here in this match. Back elbow in the corner. And now Sasha is set up. Bayley, another elbow to the back of Banks. And now it's Bayley who taunts away to the WWE fans. Trying to get the fans behind her here in Cincinnati. No problem in doing so, as now Sasha is in trouble. Bayley going after the knees of the legit boss. Oh, and there's a big boot to the face. Bayley now putting the pressure on Sasha. Cover, only a 1 count. And there's another boot from Bayley, returning the favour there to Sasha from earlier on in the match, when Sasha delivered that disrespectful boot to the true hugger. Bayley cranking away at the neck there, and now going to head up high, but Sasha rolls to the outside of the ring, and Bayley, oh, with the crash and burn. Bayley risked it there, but Sasha not able to capitalise due to the fight in Bayley. And now Sasha, oh, head first off the ringside barricade. And now Bayley getting Sasha back up to her feet on the outside of the ring. And these two women have up until a count of 10 to get back inside. Bayley sends the boss inside the ring first. And now Bayley will follow, but Sasha able to gain the upper hand as there's a sit-out jawbreaker. And Sasha regains control now here in this match. And now Sasha running bulldog there to Bayley. Bayley went face first into the mat. And now Sasha drives her knee into the back there of the true hugger. And now what does Sasha Banks have in mind? Kick into the midsection. And now Sasha Banks with bankrupt. Bankrupt there to Bayley. Is it enough to put away the true hugger? Shoulders are down, only for a 2 count. As Bayley remains alive here in this contest. And now look at Bayley fighting back here in this matchup. Arm drag by Bayley. And now looking to follow up. Sasha sent back into the corner once more. And now Bayley with the Bayley plex out of a turnbuckle. And now Bayley wants the Bayley to belly suplex. This is the move that puts Sasha away at Battleground. But Sasha able to counter it. Meteora. Is it enough to get the victory tonight? No. Bayley's able to kick out once again. And now Sasha with the shot there to the back. And now Bayley again. Head first off that top turnbuckle, and what a slap there by Sasha. And now, oh no, the double knees may be coming this time as Bayley is set up on the top rope. My word. That could be enough. Sasha hooks the outside leg and Bayley stays in it once again. The hardened fight of Bayley coming into play. And now Sasha up to the second rope. Big splash to the midsection. Bayley picked back up to her feet. Sasha now. What is she going to do next? What is it going to take to put away the true hugger? As now Bayley off the reversal. Hooks the arms. Release butterfly suplex. And now Bayley channeling the energy of the WWE fans. Here comes Bayley. Battling back with some double axe handles. Shoulder tackle there in the corner. And now here comes the true hugger. Lining up the elbow, but Sasha got out of the way. And now the kick into the midsection once again. Bankrupt by Sasha for the second time now here in this match. Is this it? The cover by Banks, and again Bayley stays in it. What is it going to take to put away Bayley? As now Sasha wants the bank statement. And if this connects, it may be over. There's the backstabber. And the bank statement is locked in. Bayley's in trouble. Bayley's in trouble. Is Bayley going to submit here? Is Bayley going to tap? Bank statement locked in. Sasha Banks has it in deep. What is Bayley going to do? Oh, wait a minute. Bayley with a roll-up. Bayley with a roll-up. Shoulders down. Here on Sasha, but a kick out. And old Bayley went for the kick but missed out on it. Sasha trying to capitalise. Bayley with the counter. Missed the elbow. Sasha now with an elbow of her own. And now Bayley sent off the ropes. Sasha, Luthez press. And now Sasha unloads onto the true hugger. Big right hands. What a matchup this has been. As now Sasha gets Bayley back up to her feet. And now, oh, Bayley with a nice takedown. Single leg takedown there by Bayley. And now again goes after the knees of the legit boss. And now Bayley's going to crank away at the neck of Sasha Banks, slowing the momentum of this matchup down. And now Bayley gets Sasha back up to her feet. Bayley looks for something, but Sasha with the reversal now. And now Sasha capitalising with the back elbow. And again though, Sasha taunting away to the WWE fans. And Sasha can't get too cocky here tonight, or it could cost her severely. And then what's the excuse going to be from Banks? And now Bayley set up against the ropes. Sasha gets reversed. And now Sasha is on the ring apron. Bayley with a big shot. And now, oh no. Bayley's going to risk it all again. All for nothing. Here in the mind of Bayley. Oh my goodness. I don't think Bayley caught all of that, but got enough to take Sasha Banks down. Bayley landed hard herself though. How much damage was done to Bayley there, as now Sasha sends Bayley back inside the ring. Bayley though with the back elbow and a forearm. And now Sasha sent off the ropes. Bayley, no Sasha able to block it. And now Sasha, no Bayley able to block and deliver that kick. Missed the clothesline, and there's a massive forearm by Banks. Sasha into the cover to put this one away. Bayley kicks out yet again. The resilience of Bayley is outmatched in the Raw Women's division. As now Sasha with another shot to the back of Bayley. And again Bayley set up against the ropes. What does Sasha have in store here for the true hugger? Oh! Decapitator! Using that bottom rope to her advantage. But again, look at the fight in Bayley. Uppercut to Sasha. And Sasha may be stunned as she goes head first off the turnbuckle. And now Bayley with a running bulldog of her own. Sasha delivered one of them to Bayley earlier on in the match. And now Bayley may look to close this one out. Bayley setting up Sasha. Oh, missed the elbow. Can Sasha capitalise? Yes, she can. Backstabber into the bank statement for the second time here in this contest. What is Bayley going to do? She taps. Sasha is the winner. Bayley gave one hell of an effort. Bayley showed off how much heart and fight she had in her, but it was not enough to put away the boss here this evening. And now Sasha's not done. Sasha attacking Bayley after the bell. This is completely unnecessary. Sasha continuing to put the boots to Bayley here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, the United States Championship will be defended by Kevin Owens as he takes on the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Primed For Glory pay-per-view, as it is now time for the United States Championship match. And here comes the Scottish psychopath, and the man that challenges for the United States title here this evening. There is Drew McIntyre. Kevin Owens has his work cut out for him here tonight. That's for damn sure. Drew McIntyre got this opportunity tonight by defeating the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, in one-on-one competition. Kevin Owens agreed to the terms that if McIntyre was able to defeat Mark Henry, he would get an opportunity at the United States title. And so here we are tonight. McIntyre set a challenge, Mr. Money in the Bank, and the current United States Champion, Kevin Owens, for the United States title. Already we have seen a new Cruiserweight Champion be crowned here tonight at Primed For Glory. Will we have a new United States Champion as well? As here comes the champion, Mr. Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens. And remember, Kevin Owens can cash in that Money in the Bank contract anytime he wants up until the next Money in the Bank pay-per-view event for a Universal Championship match. And he could cash that thing in tonight if he so pleases. Owens could cash in the Money in the Bank contract before, during, or after our main event tonight, where Braun Strowman will defend the Universal Championship in a triple threat match against Baron Corbin and Samoa Joe. Right now, though, the United States Championship is on the line here in our next match of the night.
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre. Introducing the champion from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens has held that United States Championship since the Monday Night Raw after the Payback pay-per-view, where he won it from Daniel Bryan. And after that United States Championship match concluded, Kevin Owens would powerbomb Daniel Bryan onto the ring apron for no apparent reason other than because he could. And we have not seen Daniel Bryan since then. This is going to be a very physical battle, as there's the bell. We are underway, and McIntyre explodes out of the gate with that massive clothesline, and there's a kick right to the face of Owens. And now McIntyre with the ground and pound early on, and there's a stomp for good measure. McIntyre gains the upper hand as this United States Championship match gets underway. And the WWE fans are firmly behind him. As now, Kevin Owens looking for a comeback now, off the arm drag, goes for the German suplex maybe, but instead catches that big elbow. And now McIntyre, spine buster, as Owens rebounds off the ropes. McIntyre now with an early cover, so win the championship early on. No, Owens able to stay in it. And now McIntyre with the elbow to the back, and there's another big clothesline by the challenger. McIntyre all fired up here tonight at Primed For Glory. Big stomp there to the face of Owens. Oh, and now Kevin Owens with a fireman's carry takeover. Again, trying to get back into this match. Big shot right there to the chest, and now Owens with the boot to the midsection. Driving the wind out of the lungs of Drew McIntyre. Kevin Owens, one of the most vicious wrestlers we have here on Monday Night Raw. Oh my goodness, he's stomping on the fingers of Drew McIntyre now. Kevin Owens is as ruthless as they come. I mean, we're talking about a guy that powerbombed Daniel Bryan onto the ring apron for no reason, as I've mentioned already. Oh, sit-out powerbomb now by KO to retain the championship. No, McIntyre stays alive. Oh, and now Owens driving his knee into the back there of his challenger before bashing the skull of McIntyre into the mat. Now turning away to the WWE fans. And the WWE fans respond in unison with some boos. As now Drew McIntyre gets Kevin Owens back up to his feet. And turning away to the WWE fans has cost Kevin Owens severely as McIntyre unloads in the corner. And now Drew McIntyre putting the boots to the champion. McIntyre in full control of this United States Championship encounter. As now Owens again picked back up to a vertical base. And here's Drew McIntyre with a backbreaker to Owens. And now here's another cover to win the championship here. Owens again stays in it. Another 1 count for Drew McIntyre as now McIntyre drives his elbow into the shoulder of KO. And now Owens with a back body drop of his own. Owens trying again to get back into this matchup. Bashing the skull of McIntyre into the mat once again, and there's the super kick to follow. And that could be enough to retain the title. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down here, and McIntyre is able to kick out this time at 2. The matchup rolls on. As now Kevin Owens thinking about what he's going to do next. And oh no, not again. Again, Kevin Owens stomping on the fingers. My goodness. And now off that stomp into the midsection. Owens wants McIntyre back up to his feet, but McIntyre with the counter. Oh, and he went for the headbutt. Instead caught that knee to the gut. And Kevin Owens sending McIntyre to the outside of the ring. And this is where the matchup gets very dangerous for Drew McIntyre. Owens may be looking for a powerbomb onto the ring apron, just like he did to Daniel Bryan, But McIntyre fighting back with some elbows to the gut. And now KO sent into the barricade. And now McIntyre, oh, head first. Off the ringside barricade goes the champion. And now Owens sent back inside the ring. Can McIntyre follow up here? Can McIntyre become the champion? Owens with a knee to the skull of McIntyre. And now looking for the pop-up powerbomb. If this hits, it's over. But Drew McIntyre, powerbomb of his own. My word, what power on display. Cover, and Owens stays in it yet again. And now Owens being picked back up to his feet. Reversal by the champion. And now Mr. Money in the Bank with a kick there in the corner. And now Owens sets up Drew McIntyre. DDT off the top turnbuckle. Spiking the skull of the challenger into the mat. And now there's a kick into the midsection. Owens looking for that pump handle neckbreaker. But McIntyre was able to reverse. And now elbows to the skull of Owens. Headbutt by McIntyre. And that could be enough to win the championship. Cover. Kick out at 2. Once again. What is it going to take to put away Kevin Owens? What is it going to take to put away Drew McIntyre? As now Owens with a boot there in the corner. able to escape that predicament. And now McIntyre back first into the other corner. Oh, and there's a knee right to the skull as well. And now Kevin Owens climbing up to the top turnbuckle, looking to take a high risk. Frog splash by KO to retain the United States Championship. No! McIntyre again somehow kicks out at the count of 2. And now Owens with a stomp to the face there of McIntyre. And again, Kevin Owens taunts away to the fans before putting the pressure here on McIntyre. And McIntyre kicks out yet again. Oh, and now Kevin Owens wants to slow the momentum of this matchup down. Headlock applied. And McIntyre may be going to Headlock City. Oh no, wait a minute. McIntyre now with a headlock of his own. And now Kevin Owens just got caught. Belly to belly suplex by McIntyre. And that is a prime example of the power that McIntyre possesses. Kevin Owens being repositioned to the center of the ring. And we're going to get another display of power here from the challenger. Deadlift gut wrench suplex by the Scottish psychopath. And now Kevin Owens sent into the corner once more. What does McIntyre have in store for Kevin Owens? Oh, kick right there to the chest. Owens got sent across the ring into the other corner and then just got his chest caved in. And now Drew McIntyre setting up Kevin Owens. Here it comes. Air raid siren to the champion. Is it enough to win the title? Shoulders are down here. McIntyre's done it. No, he hasn't. Owens stays in it again. Owens remains here in this match. And now, Drew McIntyre's calling for it. Here comes the Claymore kick. And that has got to be enough. We've got a new champion. Cover. He's done it. No. How the hell did Owens kick out of the Claymore kick? Unbelievable resilience on display there by the champion. But McIntyre looking for round 2. A second Claymore kick to Kevin Owens. Cover. New champion. Yes. Drew McIntyre has become the United States champion. Congratulations.
Here is your winner and the new United States champion, Drew McIntyre.
Congratulations to the Scottish psychopath. He is now the United States champion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at that again. This was the first Claymore kick to Kevin Owens in a row. Somehow, some way, KO found a way to get his shoulder up at the count of 2. Unbelievable resilience there on display by Kevin Owens. And then it was this second Claymore kick that finally put Kevin Owens down for the 3 count. And thus we have a new United States champion. Well, coming up next, the Raw Tag Team titles will be defended by the Revival as they take on the Hardy Boys. Do not go anywhere. That is next. We are back here at Primed For Glory, live on pay-per-view, as it is now time for the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup. And here come the challengers to the Raw Tag Team titles here tonight. They are the legendary tag team of the Hardy Boys. And it was at the Battleground pay-per-view last month where the Hardys took on the Revival for the first time in the new era. And while the Hardy Boys were unsuccessful due to a roll-up by Scott Dawson onto Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys put that down to a fluke victory. And tonight we have the official rematch. Will the Hardy Boys be able to avenge their loss at the Battleground pay-per-view? Fluke or not, it was a loss to the Raw Tag Team Champions. Can they settle the score and gain the Raw Tag Team Championships here tonight at Primed For Glory? We are about to find out, as there are the champions. The team of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. They have held the Raw Tag Team Championships since WrestleMania when they won them. An absolutely outstanding reign as champions from Wilder and Dawson. But will tonight finally be the end of their reign as Raw Tag Team Champions? Will the Hardy Boys be able to knock the Revival off of the top of the mountain that is the Raw Tag Team division? We are about to find out as the Raw Tag Team titles are on the line.
At a combined weight of 461 pounds, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
The Revival call themselves that name because they believe that they are the revival of tag team wrestling. And you'd be a fool to argue that it has been an incredible reign for Wilder and Dawson as Raw Tag Team Champions thus far. But will tonight mark the end of that incredible reign? The Hardy Boys looking to avenge their loss from the Battleground pay-per-view, as here we go. We are underway. And it'll be Jeff Hardy starting things off with Scott Dawson to begin this match. And right now Jeff Hardy has the upper hand. But for how long for, as he wrenches away there on the arm of Scott Dawson. Back into the collar and elbow tie up as now Dawson has the waist lock, and there's the takedown. Hardy taken down to the mat there, and there's a big right hand by Scott Dawson. Back into the collar and elbow tie up, but now Dawson pushes Hardy up against the ropes, and the referee gonna look for a clean break, but he won't get one as Dawson takes a cheap shot. The Revival very full of themselves, but you cannot deny that they have the tools at their disposal to be championship material, because they have proven to the world that they are capable in that squared circle more than anything else. As Dawson just got hung up there on the top rope by Hardy. And now Jeff trying to get back into this Raw Tag Team Championship match, as now he looks for the tag, but Dawson puts a stop to it. And now, Jeff Hardy does not want to be there. Tag made. And in comes Dash Wilder. And this is where the Revival are the most dangerous. As there you see Wilder taking out the leg of Jeff Hardy. And Dawson slams Jeff into the mat before leaving the ring. And Dash Wilder now in off the tag as he looks to target the leg here of Jeff Hardy. Keeping up the pressure onto the leg of Jeff Hardy is Dash Wilder. And now Wilder gonna send Jeff into the corner back first. Jeff Hardy in a lot of trouble right now. Needs to try and make a tag to his brother. As now there's a clothesline in the corner by Wilder. And Jeff trying to crawl towards Matt, but Jeff now arm drag to Wilder. And that will create some separation briefly, as now Jeff Hardy turning this matchup around. Jeff Hardy right now is on the offensive as he unloads on Dash Wilder, but Wilder putting a stop to it by pushing Jeff Hardy away. Wilder now reverses that forearm attempt, and now Hardy's back in the corner of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Scott Dawson now back into this matchup off the tag. And again the focus to the legs of Jeff Hardy continues. But Hardy pushes Dawson away. As Dawson went to work away on the leg. And now Jeff may be looking for a tag here. And he finally gets it. In comes Matt Hardy. And we're going to get some double team action here from the Hardy Boys. Spin cycle. Vintage Hardy Boys right there. As Matt Hardy prepares to delete Scott Dawson. But Dawson there with a kick into the midsection. Matt ducks underneath the clothesline. And there's a big right hand to the skull of Dawson. Reverse DDT to follow. And now Matt Hardy trying to get Dawson back up to his feet, but there's a big uppercut. And now Scott Dawson sends Matt into the corner, follows up with a clothesline. Much like Wilder did a moment ago here in this match. Oh, but now Matt Hardy able to block what Dawson was thinking, and there's a vicious chop across the chest by Matt. And now Matt Hardy with a shot to the back of Scott Dawson. And Dawson goes headfirst off the top turnbuckle. And now Matt Hardy going on the offensive here in the corner, much like his brother did earlier on in the match. Dawson, though, pushes away Matt Hardy. And now Dawson goes for the kick to the gut. Matt Hardy with a dragon screw leg whip. Great reversal there by Matt. And now reversal by Scott Dawson. Hardy off the ropes. There's a collision. Dawson trying to capitalise with a suplex, but there's a knee right to the skull. And now Matt Hardy with the side effect plants Dawson to win the Raw Tag titles now, but Wilder's there to break it up. Dash Wilder saving the Raw Tag Team titles for the Revival, as now Matt Hardy gonna send Dawson into the corner of the Hardy Boys. Matt Hardy with a shot there in the corner, went for another, but Dawson with a counter. And now Scott Dawson sends Hardy, oh no, pulls him back into a backbreaker. Great move there by Scott Dawson. Thought he was going to send him across the ring, instead pulls him back into a backbreaker. And now cranking away at the neck of Matt Hardy is Dawson. Stomp into the midsection and another stomp to the arm. And the Revival in full control of the matchup right now as again Scott Dawson cranks away at the neck of Matt Hardy, slowing the momentum of this matchup down. And now Scott Dawson wants Matt back up to a vertical base, but there's a jawbreaker. Dazes Scott Dawson, and there's a scoop slam by Matt. Follows it up with a leg drop. And now Matt Hardy into the cover to win the Raw Tag Team titles. Scott Dawson's able to stay in it though. And now Scott Dawson fighting back up to a vertical base. And oh, there's a massive clothesline. Flooring Matt Hardy right there with that clothesline. And there's a tag, and in comes Dash Wilder once again. Wilder is legal as Matt Hardy struggles to get back up to his feet. Punch there to the gut of Wilder. And now Wilder off the ropes, and there's a back body drop. Went for the kick, but Wilder able to evade. Matt Hardy, though, with the reversal. Wilder reversing back. Elbows to the skull there of Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, though, reversing. Oh, and there's a massive punch right to the skull. And now Matt Hardy with another side effect. This time to Dash Wilder. And Matt Hardy ready to delete the Revival. As Dash Wilder gets sent into the corner of the Hardy Boys. Tag to Jeff. And wait a minute, Matt Hardy, twist of fate. And Jeff's up high. You know what comes next? Jeff Hardy with the Swanton Bomb. Do we have new Raw Tag Team Champions? As Matt Hardy holds back Dawson. The Hardy Boys have done it. The Hardys are the Raw Tag Team Champions. The Revival's reign is over.
Here are your winners and new Raw Tag Team, and Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys are once again Tag Team Champions here in WWE. What a comeback for the Hardy Boys. Congratulations to Matt and Jeff. Welcome back everybody to Primed For Glory, as here comes the Velveteen Dream set for action next here on pay-per-view.
Making his way to the ring from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream set to face the Dutch Destroyer, Alistair Black, here tonight. And well, Velveteen Dream took on Alistair Black for the first time in the new era of WWE at the Battleground pay-per-view last month and wound up unsuccessful. Alistair Black still undefeated here in WWE, and well, ever since that first matchup, the Velveteen Dream has wanted a rematch with the Dutch Destroyer. Alistair Black has ignored him at every turn. And then this past Monday night on Raw, Velveteen Dream got personal with Alistair Black, bringing Black's father into the equation. And that riled up Alistair Black. And the Dutch Destroyer would cave in and give the Velveteen Dream his rematch that he so desperately wants. Alistair Black had some choice words for the Dream this past Monday night on Raw when he accepted the rematch. And well, Velveteen Dream may have bitten off more than he can chew here this evening, as here comes the Dutch Destroyer. The atmosphere here in this arena in Cincinnati has changed drastically as Alistair Black now makes his entrance.
And his opponent, from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Alistair Black.
Alistair Black now makes his way down to the ring, and well, Alistair Black with a look tonight in his eye of pure hatred towards the Dream. I am sure that Alistair Black is filled with rage inside of him right now, but Black is doing what he does best, keeping that hatred, that rage, that anger stored up so he can channel it here tonight in this match with the Velveteen Dream. And that is what makes Alistair Black such a devastating force to be reckoned with in the squared circle. He is able to channel all the anger that he has inside of him and use it to his advantage in the ring. As there's the bell, we are now underway in the Velveteen Dream. Going to the outside early on here, trying to get into the head of Alistair Black, trying to rile up the Dutch Destroyer, trying to get Alistair Black to snap so that Black loses focus on the matchup at hand, so that Black gets wrapped up in his rage, in his anger. I'm not too sure if this is the best strategy though for the Velveteen Dream, as both men now back inside the ring and the Velveteen Dream delivers the dropkick. And now, from behind here, the Velveteen Dream pseudo suplex to the Dutch Destroyer. And Velveteen Dream just got caught. Alistair Black delivers the Dragon Screw leg whip, and there's a vicious kick to the face. Velveteen Dream, I'm sure, is well aware of the devastating kicks of Alistair Black. He needs to watch out for them here tonight, as there's another one. And now the Velveteen Dream staggering as there's a springboard roundhouse kick by the Dutch Destroyer. Oh, but look at the Velveteen Dream. Shoulder tackle taking Black down to the mat. And is this the comeback that the Dream needs? He drives his knees into the back there of Alistair Black, and now Black may be in a bit of trouble. Big forearm smash, followed by that European uppercut. Oh, but the Velveteen Dream gets sent to the outside of the ring. Alistair Black trying to hold back that anger. Trying to remain cool, calm and collected like he usually does. As now Black and the Dream on the outside of the ring right now. Black sends the Dream back inside. And oh, Velveteen Dream blocked that kick. And now off the kick to the midsection. Dream with a neck breaker. Alistair Black down on the mat once again. And the Velveteen Dream has taken back control. And now Alistair Black goes head first there off the turnbuckle. And now look at the Dream unload on Black there in the corner. And now from behind once again, this time with a back suplex. And the Velveteen Dream taunts away to the WWE fans. As now Alistair Black picked back up to a vertical base. There's the reversal. Dream sent into the corner. And now here comes some more devastating kicks from the Dutch Destroyer. Oh, and there's a knee to follow. Those kicks will cave in your chest. As now the Velveteen Dream sent to the outside by Black. And now Alistair Black heads up to the top rope. And oh my goodness, double foot stomp to the outside. My word. High risk and high reward as there's a DDT now by Black. Skull first, into the steel floor goes the Velveteen Dream. And here comes that striking combination by the Dutch Destroyer. And Alistair Black is getting fired up as the referee continues to count these two out. They have up until a count of 10 as Alistair Black and the Velveteen Dream get back inside. And now wait a minute, look at this. Look at the power here of the Dream. Deadlift, gut wrench suplex. And now Alistair Black with the double leg takedown. And what is Alistair Black going to do to follow it up? Oh, the Velveteen Dream pleading to the Dutch Destroyer as Alistair Black stomps at the midsection of the Velveteen Dream. Big kick now though. And now Alistair Black sent off the ropes. Oh, but Black with the counter. Oh, and there's a cutter out of nowhere into the first cover of the matchup. And the Dream is able to kick out. Only a 2 count there for Alistair Black as he drives his elbow into the skull of the Dream. And now wait a minute. Alistair Black stalking the Velveteen Dream, and oh my word! What a knee strike that was! Is this enough to put away the Velveteen Dream? No! The Dream is able to stay in it. WWE fans firmly behind the Dutch Destroyer here tonight as he looks for that cutter again. This time the Dream saw it coming. And there's a back elbow as Black gets rebounded off the ropes. And now the Dream with some boots to the face of Alistair Black. Again, the Velveteen Dream trying to get Black to lose his cool as there's the Dream Valley Driver, as he likes to call it. Cover now, and Black stays in it. Alistair Black able to kick out at the count of 2 there. What is the Velveteen Dream going to have to do to put away Alistair Black? As now Black off the shoulder tackle. Looks to get the Dream back up to his feet, but the Dream takes out the legs. Smart move there by the Velveteen Dream. As now what is this? Velveteen Dream holding Alistair Black up high here for the stalling suplex. All the blood rushing to the head. And look at the Velveteen Dream taunting away to the WWE fans once again. And that may cost him here if the Dream keeps at it. Stomp to the chest of Alistair Black. And now the Velveteen Dream maybe looking for another big suplex. Has Alistair up high again. Oh, but he turns it into a jackhammer. Jackhammer by the Dream, and look at this disrespectful cover. Groin to the face, and Black is able to kick out. The Dream is doing whatever he can here tonight to get Alistair Black to lose his cool, to get Alistair Black to lose focus of the matchup at hand, as there's another deadlift, gut wrench suplex. And now the Velveteen Dream. Oh, what a unique DDT. Skull first into the mat goes Black to end the undefeated streak. No, Black is able to kick out once again. Nobody home there for the rolling neck snap. And now Black looks to capitalize, but the Velveteen Dream is able to block the kick. Alistair Black moves out of the way of whatever the Velveteen Dream had in store for him there. And the Dream now gets hung up to dry on the top rope. Black now into the cover, hooks the outside leg to put this one away, but the Velveteen Dream not going down that easy. And now Alistair Black, oh, caught that kick there by the Dream, right to the skull, and Black may be dazed right now. Nobody home there in the corner for the Velveteen Dream, as Alistair Black takes out the legs from underneath him. Double foot stomp now by the Dutch Destroyer. Looks for the kick, but the Dream is able to block it, and there's a dragon screw leg whip of his own. And now the Velveteen Dream with a slap across the face of Alistair Black. Big right hand to follow, but Black back up to his feet. Bicycle knee strike. Velveteen Dream could be out. Alistair Black thinks he has him here. Shoulders are down. And the Dream still has life left within him. Velveteen Dream certainly putting in one hell of a performance tonight, that's for sure. Say what you want about the Dream, he's giving it 100%, as now the Luthes press by the Dream. And the Velveteen Dream just unloading there on the Dutch Destroyer. And now the Velveteen Dream wants the Dream Valley Driver again maybe, but this time Alistair sees it coming. Elbows to the skull there of the Dream, and now Black with a scoop slam. What do you think is going through the mind of Alistair Black right now? You can only wonder. There is no telling us. Oh, there's another bicycle knee strike from Black. And now Alistair Black stomping the hell out of the Velveteen Dream. Black unloading as the Velveteen Dream rolls out of harm's way. And the Dream trying to get away from the Dutch Destroyer. But it was the Dream that wanted this rematch. Oh, big uppercut. Dazing Black. And now the Velveteen Dream. Waistlock takedown from behind. And Black rolls to the apron of the ring, trying to create separation. But the Velveteen Dream staying on him here. And oh no, not on the apron. Oh, on the apron of the ring. Alistair Black landed hard there on the hardest part of the ring. And now the Velveteen Dream looking to capitalise. And oh, wait a minute, the Velveteen Dream may look to close this matchup out. Purple Rainmaker elbow. The undefeated streak may be over. Cover and a kick out. Black kicks out of the Purple Rainmaker elbow. And the Velveteen Dream is in disbelief as there's an elbow from Black. Oh, and the Black Mass follows it up. Here's the cover by the Dutch Destroyer. Alistair Black prevails over the Velveteen Dream once again. What a matchup. Let's take a look at that again. First it was the Purple Rainmaker elbow. Alistair Black found a way to stay in the matchup. The Velveteen Dream could not believe that Alistair Black kicked out of the Purple Rainmaker elbow. And then speaking of elbows, it was that elbow into the gut that would set the Velveteen Dream up for the Black Mass. And Alistair Black gets another victory over the Velveteen Dream tonight. What a matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Enjoy your infamy, Velveteen Dream. Wow, Alistair Black just shook the hand of the Velveteen Dream.
scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
More women's division action coming up next here at Primed For Glory as we welcome you back to this Raw exclusive pay-per-view. And there is the challenger to the Raw Women's Championship here tonight, the daughter of the Nature Boy Ric Flair. There is Charlotte. Charlotte Flair this past Monday night was named the #1 contender to the Raw Women's title by our general manager, Kevin Nash. And well, Kevin Nash stated that the reason that he was announcing Charlotte as the new #1 contender to Ruby Riot's Raw Women's title was because of multiple reasons. One of which was, of course, that Charlotte is a tremendous athlete. Another reason was that she's stacked up multiple victories as of late on the red brand. Kevin Nash stated that you may not like Charlotte's attitude or the way she presents herself, but you cannot deny that she is one hell of a performer. As here comes the champion, Ruby Riott, making her way down to the ring, accompanied, of course, by her mentor, Paige. And Ruby Riott has remained the Raw Women's Champion since the SummerSlam pay-per-view, when she won the championship in a triple threat match against Sasha Banks, the former champion, and Nikki Bella. Ruby Riott has defended that championship on multiple occasions successfully. How will she fare against the daughter of the Nature Boy here tonight? We are about to find out as the Raw Women's title hangs in the balance.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair exudes confidence.
Introducing the champion from Lafayette, Indiana, the Raw Women's Champion, Ruby Riott.
So here we go with our second women's division matchup of the evening, as earlier on tonight Sasha Banks was able to defeat Bayley in one-on-one competition. Charlotte Flair, of course, exuding confidence as always here tonight, as she wants to follow in her father's footsteps, and a victory here tonight will get her one step closer to that goal, but she is a ways away yet from accomplishing what her father did in this ring. As there's the bell, we are underway. The Raw Women's Championship on the line as Ruby Riott defends against Charlotte Flair. And Riott starts things off by pushing Charlotte into the corner, and Charlotte takes a cheap shot early on. Not really a surprise, as now here comes Ruby Riott trying to fight back. Charlotte though with a jab, and there's a vicious chop across the chest. Listen to those boos. Directed, of course, at Charlotte Flair. As Ruby Riott tries to get back into this match, there's a back suplex by the champion. And again, those boos all stem from the fact that Charlotte is just way too cocky. The way that she presents herself is just not very likable at all, as there's a vertical suplex now by the challenger. Charlotte looking to get back into this matchup now, as Ruby Riott gets sent into the corner. Nobody home there for Charlotte, as she looked for that splash, and Ruby Riott now with a flying forearm. Back to what I was saying though, as Charlotte Flair's attitude really needs to change if she wants any of these WWE fans to give her the time of day and to respect her, as there's another big chop now by Charlotte. Boot to the face though by Ruby Riott, and Riott follows it up with a Hurricane Rana. And Charlotte rolls out of harm's way to the outside of the ring. Another big chop as Riott sends Charlotte into the barricade. Arm drag now though by Charlotte, and Ruby Riott gets sent back inside the ring. Remember, champion's advantage could come into play here in this matchup tonight, if Ruby Riott gets counted out or disqualified intentionally, she'll still keep the title. However, I doubt that Ruby Riott would want to retain her championship in that manner. WWE fans firmly behind Ruby Riott here in this contest as she cranks away at the neck of Charlotte Flair, trying to slow the matchup down, but Charlotte fights back. And oh, what a back elbow there by Flair into the cover to win the championship. No kick out at 1. It's going to take a lot more than that to put away Ruby Riott, as there's a big knee to the skull now. And that is what I'm talking about. The arrogance and cockiness of Charlotte coming into play. Oh, big knee now by the champion. Paige looking on from ringside. Of course, Paige, the mentor of Ruby Riott, has trained, has mentored Ruby up to this point, and well, it seems to be working wonders because Ruby Riott has been champion since the SummerSlam pay-per-view, as there's a stun gun by Charlotte and she follows it up with that knee right to the skull. And now Charlotte, went for the headbutt, but instead caught that elbow. And now the champion went for that forearm again, but Charlotte with one of her own. And that was a vicious forearm at that. There's now Charlotte with a shot to the back of Ruby Riott. And now Riott sent into the corner. And what is Charlotte thinking here? Charlotte heading to the outside of the ring, and oh my goodness, no. Charlotte, don't do this. Do not do this. Oh my word. Figure 4 leg lock around the ring post. And that is going to do some serious damage to the legs of the champion. Charlotte may end up walking out of here tonight as the new champion if she carries on with these vicious maneuvers. And now Charlotte sending Riott into the apron of the ring, and Paige is forced to watch this. If Paige gets involved, then Ruby Riott will lose this matchup by disqualification, but again she'll still keep the title. Paige though holding herself back as now Ruby Riott catches that elbow and now gets sent off the ropes. Oh, and there's the Queen's boot. The Queen's boot. New champion about to be crowned. Cover. No, Riott kicks out at 2. Ruby Riott showing off the heart of a champion now as she kicks out of the Queen's boot. Another vicious knee though by Charlotte Flair. As now Riott gets picked back up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. And Ruby Riott with another big forearm. And now off that stomp, Ruby Riott with a soccer ball kick to the midsection. Into the cover now goes Riott to retain the title. And Charlotte stays in it. That cover may have been out of desperation, as you gotta think that Ruby Riott is feeling the effects of that figure 4 leg lock around the ring post. As now Charlotte Flair being sent into the corner by Riott. And now Ruby Riott with the shoulder tackle. And here comes that super kick barrage. There's the first super kick to the face. There's the second. And Riott looking for the triple. Triple super kicks by Riott. And now Ruby Riott's going to head up high. Is this wise? Ruby Riott going to take a high risk. She wants Charlotte back up to her feet. And she's going to get it. Ruby Riott with a Hurricane Rana off the top rope to retain the championship. No, Charlotte is able to kick out at 2. And now Ruby Riott may be looking for the Riott kick to put this matchup away. But Charlotte able to reverse. And now Charlotte with the spear. Charlotte with a spear out of nowhere. And that very well could be enough to put this matchup to bed. But Charlotte wants to win from the figure 4 leg lock. An ode to her father. She says she wants to follow in her father's footsteps. You don't get more close than this. Figure 4 leg lock locked in, but Ruby Riott trying to fight out, and she does. That is the heart of a champion. Ruby Riott giving this matchup everything she's got as... Oh, nobody home there for Riott in the corner, and another chop to the chest by Charlotte Flair. And a bit of trash talk there as well, as now Charlotte with a big stomp. And now wait a second. Charlotte Flair gonna go up high now. Charlotte may be looking for the moonsault. Yes, she is. Oh, and she gets it. Charlotte with the moonsault. Do we have a new champion? Shoulders are down. Riot kicks out again. And now Riot picked back up to her feet. Charlotte, no. Riot counters. Inverted DDT. Is it enough to walk out of here with the title intact? No, Charlotte stays alive. And now Ruby Riott once again trying to slow this matchup down by cranking away at the neck of her challenger. Oh, but Charlotte back up to her feet. Big shots there to the champion. Ruby Riott may be dazed as she gets sent into the corner once more. And now Ruby Riott off the reversal. Has Charlotte in the corner now. Riott with a big forearm there to the back. And now Charlotte being set up in the tree of woe. And Ruby Riott driving her knees into the god of Charlotte Flair. And now Ruby Riott taunting Charlotte. As now the champion with another suckable kick to the back. And now Charlotte being sent back into the corner. Ruby Riott going to turn her around. Maybe looking for that super kick barrage again. Off the shoulder tackle. Super kick to the face. And here we go once again. Another one. And again looking for the triple super kicks in the corner. And she gets it. Ruby Riott may look to close this matchup out to retain her championship. Ruby Riott with a big splash off the top rope. Shoulders are down. And Charlotte somehow stays alive again. Charlotte showing off her resilience. And this is what Kevin Nash was referring to when he said that Charlotte is one hell of an athlete. Oh my. Dragon screw leg whip. They're into the ropes. And now Ruby Riott with a stomp. And there's another one. First to the midsection, then to the arm. And now Ruby Riott wants the Riott kick. Couldn't connect it the first time, but she gets it this time. Riott kick to the skull of the challenger. Riott to retain her title. And she does. Ruby Riott walks out of here still Raw Women's Champion. Let's take a look at that again. The Riott kick. Boom, right to the skull there of Charlotte Flair. And the Riott kick was enough for Ruby Riott to retain her championship. Ruby Riott showing off the heart of a champion here tonight at Primed For Glory. She remains at the top of the Raw Women's Division. Congratulations to Ruby Riott and to her mentor, Paige, who has got to be so damn proud right about now. Riott has held that championship since the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and she walks out of this pay-per-view tonight still the Raw Women's Champion. What a night it has been thus far, and it is still not over, as coming your way next, it is time for our main event of the evening for the Universal Championship. And there is the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin, one of the challengers here tonight to the Universal title here in this triple threat match. This is going to be good.
Introducing the challenger from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron
Baron
Corbin.
Corbin had a one-on-one opportunity to capture the Universal Championship from the monster among men, Braun Strowman, at the Battleground pay-per-view last month that he wound up unsuccessful. How will he fare here tonight with the rules go out of the window? No disqualifications, no countouts here in this triple threat matchup. Corbin's in the ring as he awaits his opponents. Here comes the Samoan submission machine.
And introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, one of the most deadliest men on Monday Night Raw right now. The Samoan submission machine. Getting an opportunity here tonight to capture the Universal Championship in this triple threat match. This has all the makings of a knockout, drag-out brawl here in our main event of the night. And here comes the champion.
And introducing the champion, weighing in at 385 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman has held that Universal Championship since the SummerSlam pay-per-view, where he won it from the Game Triple H. Tonight the odds are stacked against the champion. Will the monster among men be able to walk out of Cincinnati still the Universal Champion and still at the top of Monday Night Raw? We are about to find out, as the Universal Championship is about to be defended here in this triple threat matchup. Baron Corbin, Samoa Joe, and the monster among men, Braun Strowman, set to battle it out right now for the most prestigious prize on the red brand. There is the bell and we are underway, and right out of the gate, Corbin and Strowman are going at it. Samoa Joe taking a breather. Oh, but here comes Baron Corbin. Backbreakers to all in this matchup. Baron Corbin gains the upper hand as the matchup begins, but here's Strowman launching Corbin across the ring with ease. But Corbin fighting back with the uppercut, but that did nothing to Braun Strowman. Corbin missing wildly, and Strowman capitalizing with that side slam. But Samoa Joe lies in wait. Goes for the knee, but Strowman able to block it. Samoa Joe with the knee to the midsection, and there's a back elbow, but Strowman did not go down. And now Samoa Joe up against the ropes there momentarily, as now Corbin in the exact same position. Both men down on one knee. Corbin fighting back up to a vertical base. All men going after Strowman right now. Braun Strowman reverse DDT there to the Lone Wolf. And now Samoa Joe finally is able to deliver that knee. Jab to Strowman, forearm smash. Samoa Joe just cannot take the monster down. As now off the ropes, Strowman able to block whatever Joe had in mind. Joe now though with a punch to the gut, and there's a leg sweep. Finally takes the big man down. And now in comes Corbin again. Baron Corbin misses wildly there again, and Joe capitalizes with the scoop slam. And now Joe drives his elbow into the shoulder of the Lone Wolf. Braun Strowman back up to a vertical base. Knee to the gut by Samoa Joe. Goes for the clothesline, but Strowman remains standing. And now Strowman sent into the corner, and there's a flying forearm from the Samoan submission machine. Strowman out of the ring, and a perfect opportunity here for Samoa Joe. Half and half suplex there to Baron Corbin. Corbin now though with the kick to the gut. Follows it up with a shoulder tackle. And remember, no disqualifications or countouts here in this triple threat match. Braun Strowman is back in the ring. Samoa Joe up against the ropes. Baron Corbin wants a weapon. No, decides against it. As here's Braun Strowman hooking the arms of Baron Corbin. And now Samoa Joe going to join these two on the outside as there's a butterfly suplex by Strowman and a running STO by Samoa Joe. And now Samoa Joe sends Strowman into the barricade and now back inside the ring. And now Joe's going to be the first man to get a weapon. What's it going to be? Oh my goodness. It is a table. A table being introduced by Samoa Joe as Joe kicking the skull of Braun Strowman. And now Samoa Joe looking to set up the table. No, he sees Baron Corbin's back up to his feet. And Samoa Joe gonna come out to the ring after him. Baron Corbin taken out by Joe. And now Braun Strowman back up to his feet as, oh, Joe into the ring post. And Baron Corbin smashing the skull of Joe into the ring post. Twice. Side slam once again though by the champion. And now the monster among men has Baron Corbin. No. Fireman's carry takeover as Corbin now set back inside the ring. And here comes Braun Strowman as there's a boot to the face by Corbin. And now Baron Corbin choke slam into a backbreaker. Oh, and a drop kick by Strowman. Strowman just left his feet with that drop kick. Unbelievable agility there from the monster among men as Samoa Joe trying to figure out what to do next as Strowman and Corbin are fighting. Baron Corbin with the reversal into the neckbreaker. Samoa Joe still down as now Baron Corbin may want the end of days. This could be the end right here. The end of Samoa Joe, but Joe able to block it. And now Samoa Joe, Coquina clutch. He's got the clutch. And the body scissors locked in. Corbin is in trouble. Do we have a new Universal Champion? Coquina clutch locked in, but Strowman able to make the save. Strowman saving his championship right there. And now we've got a stare down afoot. Samoa Joe gonna strike first. Here against Strowman. Strowman head first off the turnbuckle. Strowman now with the counter. And now Samoa Joe set up on the top rope. And this is going to end poorly for one of these men. Strowman wants the superplex. Samoa Joe up into the air, but he lands on his feet. Oh, and Strowman head first off the turnbuckle again. Joe now with a drop kick. Strowman taken care of as now Samoa Joe has that table that he introduced earlier on in this match. Baron Corbin back up to his feet. Strowman back inside the ring already. And now what is Joe thinking? Samoa Joe looking to put Baron Corbin through the table. Oh my word! And look at Strowman. Face first goes Samoa Joe. And now Strowman firing himself up. Here comes the champion. Clothesline. Corbin misses wildly. Strowman now with a back body drop. And Corbin gets planted with that spine buster. And now the Universal Champion. No, Corbin with a jab. Great counter. And now Corbin with another chokeslam backbreaker. This time to Strowman. And he takes Joe out with a shoulder tackle. Do we have a new champion here? No, Joe's able to kick out at 2. And this is where the matchup gets very interesting. Fatigue setting in. As now Baron Corbin needs a breather, but Braun Strowman not going to allow it. Massive clothesline to retain the title. No, Corbin's able to stay in it. And now a big kick there by Strowman to the back of the Lone Wolf. And now the shoulder claw by Strowman as Samoa Joe tries to get back up to a vertical base. And he does. Oh, and what a clothesline there by Strowman, taking out Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe needs a bit of reprieve. Braun Strowman, though, like a relentless animal. And now Braun Strowman sent into the corner by Samoa Joe. And look at Joe with some devastating strikes. Chops and the jabs there in the corner by the Samoan submission machine. Corbin back up to his feet. Arm drag there to Joe. And now wait a minute, Baron Corbin. End of days. The end of days. We have got a new Universal Champion. And his name is Baron Corbin. No! Joe kicked out. Joe kicks out of the end of days. And now Corbin drives his knee into the back. But in comes Strowman. And Braun Strowman trying to retain his championship here. Cover and a kick out. Baron Corbin's on the apron. Now he's back inside the ring. And what is going to be the game plan here from Baron Corbin? He's going to let Joe and Strowman fight it out. No, he's not. He's trying to go after somebody. He's going after Samoa Joe. Joe sent to the outside. And now Baron Corbin's going to join him out there. No decides against it. He sees Strowman's up against the ropes. Strowman may be vulnerable. Baron Corbin looking to capitalise. Here's the cover to win the championship. No, Strowman stays in it. And now Strowman rolling to the outside momentarily. Now he's back in again. And now Braun Strowman taking out Baron Corbin. Is that enough to retain the title? Shoulders are down, but Joe is able to make the save. And now Braun Strowman getting Corbin back up to his feet. Oh, but Corbin with a kick there to the gut of the monster. Following up now with a big punch and another. Oh, but Braun Strowman imposing his will as he takes out Samoa Joe. Big right hand now by the champion. And now Strowman with the elevated triangle choke locked in. Is Baron Corbin going to tap out here? Braun Strowman to retain his title by submission. Baron Corbin is in trouble. But he survives. Strowman may be exhausted right now. Joe looking to capitalise on that fact. Samoa Joe getting Strowman back up to his feet. Spinning back fist. Oh, and there's an open palm strike. Sending Strowman to the outside. And now Joe like a jumbo jet. Taking out the champion. And Samoa Joe with easy pickings right now. Can he get Strowman back inside the ring? Yes, he can. Can Samoa Joe win the championship right here? Cover. And Strowman stays alive. Strowman is not going down for anything. As now Corbin pushes Joe away. Joe with a jab. And now Corbin off the ropes and there's a back elbow. Baron Corbin taken out of the equation. It is down to Joe and Strowman in the ring. And Samoa Joe, what a Uranagi. Uranagi are now looking for the coquina clutch again. Can he get it cinched in? Samoa Joe's got it. Samoa Joe with the coquina clutch and there's the body scissors. Joe to win the title. No, Corbin's there. Corbin making the save. And now Joe fending off Baron Corbin. Corbin is in the corner. And now Samoa Joe. Exploder. Suplex. Into the turnbuckle goes Corbin. And now Samoa Joe with a shot to the back. And the Lone Wolf is set up against the ropes now. Samoa Joe, oh, sent to the outside. Baron Corbin takes care of Samoa Joe. He double checks to make sure Joe is down and out. Here's the cover now to win the title. No, Strowman kicks out yet again. And now Baron Corbin looking for another weapon. We saw the table introduced by Samoa Joe earlier on, and now Corbin has a sledgehammer. Samoa Joe fends off Baron Corbin from using the sledgehammer and sends him into the barricade. And now wait a minute, Samoa Joe, oh my word, through the barricade. This is awesome chants from the WWE fans as there's a big clothesline by Joe, taking out Baron Corbin, and now turns his attention to Braun Strowman. Joe sending Strowman into the ring, and is this Samoa Joe's moment? Samoa Joe looking for the Uranagi, and he gets it. A second Uranagi. Corbin though, he's getting back up. Here's the cover. Oh, Strowman kicks out on his own accord. Big kick there by Joe, but that did nothing to the champion. Big clothesline, and in comes Baron Corbin again. Corbin, how the hell is he still walking? He went through the ringside barricade, and now running power slam by Strowman. And look at Joe, German suplex to win the championship. Come on, no! Oh my word, what a match. What a main event. Oh my word. Samoa Joe slapping the champion, slapping the monster. And now Strowman giving it right back. Samoa Joe sent to the outside. WWE fans looking on as Baron Corbin tries to get back up to his feet. And look at the monster among men, military press slam. And now Braun Strowman, spine buster. A spine buster to follow. And now Braun Strowman looking to put this one away, looking to retain his championship. What a cutter. What a cutter there by Strowman. But look at Joe. Joe's back in again. And there's a shoulder tackle by Strowman. Takes care of Joe. And now Strowman running power slam to Baron Corbin. Strowman the cover. Strowman retains the title. Against the odds, Strowman remains Universal Champion. What a night it has been!
Here is your winner, and still WWE Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
Good night, everybody, from Cincinnati.